beyond insane damage scaling. Like, you know how Star Spangled Banner has really, really, really good damage scaling? Like,
Yeah.
Crimson Over Heaven has like 3 times that.
What the fuck?
It can teleport all over the map with.
Daniel, we
very
got
little
250
cooldown,
XP.
Yeah.
and it's just the most overpowered stand in the game. There's no way to beat it.
Wait, what are you guys talking about?
Project JoJo. King Crimson Over Heaven was the stand you got for doing a donation reward of $100 or
What
more.
are they talking about? They're talking about stupid dweeb shit.
I mean, weeb stuff.
No, dweeb.
Oh, I can choose a ranger archetype and all. What are the ranger archetypes? I reached level 3 and I can choose one now. The only option is hunter.
So did everyone get their 285 XP from the battle?
Oh,
Yeah, I just
285.
adds it. That's
I
like a
did
good
250.
sixth of the ball.
Hey guys, what do I choose for the ranger archetype, and what the fuck does primeval awareness do?
What does what do?
What does primeval awareness do? I just posted.
Primeval awareness. I have no idea.
You guys?
I don't do Ranger, man.
Ranger is very underrated, which is not underrated. Like what's it called underpowered. No, underpowered. That's why they revisit it in
Very shit.
Unearthed Arcana. Yeah.
Unearthed Arcana shit is like kind of unknown to me, to be honest. The only thing I really looked into was the Artificer.
What do they even
I
do
really
in
like
Unearthed?
I think Mystic's the best.
I like the Artificer the most because it doesn't have that much capability on its own, but if you multi-class with it, then it's really great.
What the fuck can Artificer do?
He can
A
make
lot of
magic
shit.
items.
You can make items magic.
It's basically,
Yeah.
I like to think of it as an alchemist, like from Full Metal Alchemist.
I mean,
No,
there's
what the fuck that means? I'm not a weeaboo.
Pono,
he
I
can make
find that
magic
hard to believe.
stuff.
Just because I watched JoJo and Naruto, that doesn't make me a weeb. I'm not a weeb just because I like.
Hey, Daniel.
Yay, German music.
Wait,
I can't even hear it because I have that.
Well, then
Is
I'm
your
really
cousin
fucking
still here?
fucked.
No.
My friend like forced me to listen to German music before.
No.
Daniel, is your cousin still
He
here?
also forced you to suck
Yeah,
his
he
dick.
is. He's playing Breath of the Wild.
Oh my god.
Well, this is German?
This is German. Atemlos durch die Nacht bis ein neuer.
Oh wait, Piener, don't you have to pick a Ranger archetype?
Stop. Yeah. I can only choose Hunter because it's not
Don't
giving
worry,
me.
I got you. Let me tell you all the options you could pick from. Let's see. Player's handbook.
Just say there's.
Does it automate other things based on which archetype I pick on the site?
I mean, the archetype only adds in like abilities, so like more stuff. So it would add that if you like had the option from the site, but you can just type that out. That's fine. 'Cause I think Haikyuu did something with that with the samurai. I don't know
Yeah.
how he did it.
Well, what are the? Wait, how did he?
I mean, there's like a note section or something that he could write in, and that's what he did. But I don't know how he like passed the leveling thing.
Well, you don't have to choose it. It gives you the option to. I can skip it.
Okay, then do well if you don't want to do Hunter and do some other archetype, just skip it, and then I'll tell you what.
We can just ignore it. Like I don't have to. I'm pretty sure I could just let me test it.
Okay.
Is Hunter that bad?
No, but like he wants to have more options.
I just want to know.
There's Beastmaster, but I would not recommend Beastmaster.
Beastmaster sucks. Why would I want to control animals?
Because animals are fucking dope. I could send you like a big swarm of friendly crows or AIDS monkeys.
But the thing is, Beastmaster only uses one animal, and that animal does not level up with him, so it sucks late in the game. Okay.
This German music sounds about as beautiful as most anime openings I hear.
I know, yeah, that's because
Do not compare German
genres
music to
of
anime openings.
anime
I already did, bitch. Fuck off.
and something that's called Schlager
What? How to counter King Crimson Over Heaven?
is
You don't. You can't counter King Crimson over Heaven.
How to counter King
Because
Are
it
you sure?
also has percent damage
How
because
to
of
What
like,
the
fight King Crimson?
Oh wait, it's an over heaven stand, right?
Yeah, like one hit from King Crimson over Heaven, you're dead. Doesn't matter what your endurance is, you're probably gonna die. You can one-shot max endurance using E, Mr. President.
What the fuck?
It's just that powerful. That's why nobody has it, because it's like you have to donate $100. You can't even.
Well, I would donate $100 if I got to be God.
You get to become god of the game, but you have to lose $100.
I don't care. That's a worthy trade-off.
Is it though? What game are we even talking about?
Project JoJo on Roblox?
Oh,
Roblox. You're gonna spend $100 on Roblox.
Yes.
oh no.
I got a pit. I'm gonna go to the bathroom
Alright.
Alright, do that.
and get some water. What? You guys can raid the shit of the camp that we were supposed to be in and tell what happens.
Alright.
I can't find any
Oh,
other
we just
archetypes
did
besides
everything.
Hunter and which is very sad. In all my official tunes. Wow, poor Ranger. They have nothing going for them.
Except that they're the only cool sounding guy. I mean, Dragonborn sounds so cringy.
What about space? Mystic? Mystic sounds amazing, and he is. Hmm. The archetypes. There's the hunter. Everything. Oh wait. In the meantime, Rewind, tell us more of your great stories.
Okay. Alright. Do you want me to tell you like a D&D story? Or?
Whatever passes the time, just so that there's no silence.
Alright. So, how about... I'll let you guys pick between two stories. There's the story of my bard who fucked up an entire campaign,
Oh no.
or my friend's bard that fucked up an entire campaign.
Oh no.
Long story short,
Just tore the ass up.
Your bard. That's why.
Okay, so I had a bard, a female tiefling bard,
Mm-hmm.
and I put all of the good like magic and I put all the good stat points into things like charisma, dexterity, anything that would help me do anything but fight.
What did I
great
miss?
battles.
Not much.
So what I would do is I would seduce the enemy, then lead them into a booby-trapped room.
Of course.
What the fuck are you
Then
talking
let
about?
I never actually touched an enemy the entire campaign,
My lord.
and I never even casted a spell.
My lord.
I like broke the campaign by never using any of my skills and somehow dealing the most, not damages and like physical damage, spell damage, the most damage to like the world around us by not touching anybody.
My lord.
It's like a succubus, but she doesn't need to fuck you to kill you.
It's actually,
Also,
it's actually
the reason why I was gonna pick barbarian when I made my changeling,
Mm-hmm.
but I picked ranger just because I wanted to be something different than barbarian or fighter. I could have been a paladin.
You could have been a Power Ranger.
There actually is a homebrew class called the Masked Hero, which I have, which is basically Power Ranger.
I can't understand you because of this fucking music.
Well, then turn it off.
Wait.
bitch.
Rewind, do you know any Ranger archetypes besides Hunter and Beastmaster? Like in the books?
If you want me to be honest, I've never touched Ranger because
Really?
Yeah, he said he didn't
because
know.
Ranger isn't really that good. I'd rather play like a fighter with a bow, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I found some Unearthed Arcana archetypes for the Ranger. There's one called Horizon Walker, which it says Rangers of the Horizon, Conclave, because that's what they call now conclaves instead of archetypes, guard the world against threats that originate from other planes. They seek out planar
Planes like planes of existence.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Can I do that?
At third level, you gain.
How much is that? I'll buy that. I'll buy that right now. I'll buy the fucking source book. I'll buy it right now.
It's planes of it's planes.
It's
like
an unearthed
airplanes, not planes of
arcana,
existence.
so-
It's-
Wait, is that even out yet?
No. Actually, the
Damn.
thing is, I don't know. It sounds familiar, so that's why I was wondering if it was.
Unearthed Arcana is the one that just came out.
Well, this came out.
Oh, well,
a year
like.
ago.
Oh, right, really?
Yeah.
I thought that was like the latest source book.
The latest source book? No. Unearthed Arcana is an article, a non-article, a bunch of articles on the D&D website where they take out playtest material for their source books.
Oh, okay.
I guess they're still like revamping the Ranger. There are no Ranger archetypes in any of the source books, which I have.
Okay, then I'll just do Hunter. I don't really care.
I mean, you can easily add Horizon Walker if you really want it.
I don't really care. They're all real. I don't really give a shit. I could be a different character later and do something else.
I mean, wait, here's the thing. If you level up, if you want, you instead of being a third level Ranger, you can be a first level multi-class of something you can be. Like a requirement that you fulfill. If you want to.
Wait,
Stuff
really?
like that.
You can do that? You can multi-class?
Yep. So multi-classing rules is basically each class has like a requirement. So I think for Bard, you have to at least have a 13.
Oh!
So then when you level up, you
I
just
literally can't use any of the other classes. I don't meet the prerequisite. I don't have
Wait, really?
dexterity. I don't have dexterity or wisdom 13.
Wait, what's your thing?
I have
not the
12.
modifier.
I have 12 dexterity and 11 wisdom.
No, you should be able to. For me, it says 12, 12, 14, 13, 11, 15. So the
Wait, what?
only people that you wouldn't be able to do, let me see, multi-classing.
Wait, I tried to add another class, and this is what, and I'm getting all these red marks on everything.
Really?
Yeah. Let me show you. Let me send you.
When you're adding another class, here, let me go to the edit page. That way, I'm seeing what you're seeing.
Like, I'll screenshot what I'm saying. Oops, I had to save as instead of copy.
When you add another class, you need a specific like requirement to meet that class, right? So if I can't make Rem a barbarian as like I don't want to, but I can't make Rem a barbarian as a multi-class because he doesn't have at least 13 strength.
Yeah.
However, I can make him a rogue or a warlock or anything that I can like meet the requirements of. So you have to have specific stat requirements to be able to add another class.
Well, it's not letting me do it for.
Bard, or Warlock, or Sorcerer. You can do any of those.
It won't let me do any of them.
Or Wizard. It's all of them. So
won't
Sorcerer,
let me-
Warlock, Wizard, and Bard.
What's the difference between a sorcerer, warlock, and the wizard? What
So
can I do?
sorcerers have like the magic in them. It's like part of their
That, is it just
blood.
different? Do they have like the same types of shit? Can they all do the same? Like wizards,
No.
Wait, which one's the better one?
Look, Toner,
Depends.
do you want to explain it or should I?
You can explain. I think you can do it better.
Thank you.
I know like
I
the
take that- I
origins
take
are
that
different,
compliment.
but like what's this like what does each one do? Like tell me about the role rather than the lore.
So, okay, so Sorcerer and I believe Sorcerer and Warlock are both like they both have charisma as what skills for their magic. Alright. Warlocks get this thing called Eldritch Blast, and you can edit your Eldritch Blast to be able to have like different modifiers on it. So no Eldritch Blast would be the same between players unless you're both trying to build the same exact sort of thing. But when it comes to sorcerers are just your average everyday spellcaster that can learn different spells. But their spell, like I believe their spell slots work a bit differently from other spellcasting classes. As for wizards just they don't have spells. I believe that they do have spell slots, but the way they use spells is different because you interchange your spells rather than learning spells and then learning spells and then learning spells. You have like an inventory of spells that you can change within your little range of spells. And most of the time, all the time your spells are going to scale off of your intelligence modifier rather than your charisma modifier. So if you want a multi-class, you have to pay attention to your modifiers before you go for a spellcaster. Because if you have high intelligence, you're gonna want to go for
I have high charisma of all. My charisma is my best stat actually.
So you'd probably either want to be a bard, a warlock, or a.
I'll do warlock, but it's not letting me add it because of I showed you the screenshot of what I'm doing because I don't have It says I can't add any of them because I don't have 13 dexterity or wisdom, and that's what it's. What? I don't understand. Like what the fuck?
Warlock, for some reason, it says your warlock has 11 wisdom. That's weird because warlocks don't. Wait, all of them say you need dexterity and wisdom, which doesn't make any sense. And it's the same thing for everything.
Okay, since what hunter's prey should I pick? Since I went with the hunter archetype, should I be a Colossus Slayer, a Giant Killer, or a Horde Breaker?
Oh, so if you're going with the hunter archetype, then that means you can't multi-class. Because I think is a level, like it's just leveling up in a different class.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'd still be a level 2 ranger, but then a level 1 warlock, sorcerer, bard.
It's not even gonna let me do that, so it's weird. Why don't I ever get like points added to my stats?
Every 5 levels, I'm pretty sure. Or every 4 levels.
That's
So
weird.
5 times through in one character. But the thing is, you can add points or you can get a feat. It's your choice between the two.
I'd rather add. What do feats do?
Feats are just like special abilities that allow you to like be better in one thing. So there's one feat that like makes you more proficient. Like if you're proficient in light armor, then you can be proficient in medium armor, which you normally can't.
Okay, well I guess I'll stick without using an archetype, so I can use so I can multi-class next level, and then I'll put more points into the skills so I can actually pick a second class.
Well, wait, you're leveling up, right? But you're not gonna pick an archetype, right?
Yeah.
So are you becoming a level 3 ranger or level 2?
Level 3 ranger. I leveled up from 2.
Okay. So then you're just gonna multi-class next level.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah, does that
you're
work?
Not gonna pick that works. But you're not gonna pick an archetype for the ranger.
Well, I thought that if I picked an archetype, I couldn't.
No, you only pick the archetype if you're gonna become a level 3 ranger.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then I'll pick it.
Connor, a little bit of advice.
I'm confused.
Far ahead before multi-classing, because once you multi-class, you're probably going to you're gonna need a big plan before you start multi-classing. You can't just be like, oh, I want to be a sorcerer, but I also want to be a monk. I also want to have like a little bit of points in rogue or anything. You have to have like a set plan. Get these spells because these would work with these classes. Because like different classes obviously spell off in different things. Like plan far and ahead before you do that.
Yeah, because if you start like
That's a lot of work. I don't think I'm ready for that type of
commitment.
Yeah, I think I'll just forget about multi-classing then and just.
Are we gonna
Go.
play or?
Yeah. Let's just play. I'm gonna ranger archetype hunter and then let me look at these.
Well, it's almost 1 a.m., so we're just gonna finish up the ag thing, and then that'll be it. It is late.
I mean, I can keep playing.
Yeah, it's totally late, Daniel.
Yeah, I know, but I have stuff to
You
do
know how late it is
tomorrow, which
for
I'll
me?
die. Yeah, but
Soon
you
it's
have
gonna
stuff
go
to
7 a.m.
Yikes. Anyway,
I'll be a horde break. I guess I'll be a hunter horde breaker thing. Whatever.
I'm really hungry.
Yeah, me too.
That requires me to go upstairs.
Are you in your basement?
Yeah, the bedroom
He's
in
locked
the
in.
basement.
He's locked in his mom's basement.
I live under the stairs like Harry Potter.
Nice.
It's full of shit. There's a pipe and it's full of shit. It just leaks shit 24/7. This entire room is flooded
Wait,
with
really?
diarrhea.
Are you serious right now?
No. But I mean, I'm in the basement, but like the basement's where the guest room is, so that's where I'm sleeping. It's a really nice basement. There's like the first floor is like everything. There's no second floor. It's only the first floor in the basement.
I forgot you were out of your house.
Minnesota, eh?
So is everyone ready? And I get this little quest.
Agatha?
What quest?
Who's Agatha?
Agatha the Banshee.
Oh,
Oh,
Remember?
alright.
You're trying to get
yeah,
her
I remember.
corpse.
I remember. Yeah.
Nice.
What about the corpse?
So you're looking around the camp, right?
Yeah.
You look around the camp, and besides all the dead gnolls and the eaten goblin bodies, you spot that in one of the tents is the like skeletal remains of a humanoid.
Okay.
Huh.
What about it?
That's not very good.
That's not very descriptive.
Actually, here, let me roll a insight or perception. I'll go with insight check maybe.
Do
It'd be
perception.
perception. Insight's more like emotional,
I'll do perception then.
or perception or investigation, whatever works for you.
Perception's higher for me because I have +0 on investigation, but +3 on
Okay.
perception.
All right.
That's 16.
Sorry, 16.
Yep.
Okay. So you perceive the bones even more than you were before, and you realize that these bones are, because for some reason these bones are different from like human bones, and you realize that these are elf bones. And if you remember, Agatha is a elf banshee,
Fuck.
aka this is her body.
So now we just need to find out who
I don't
killed
remember
her.
who she is. Who's Agatha?
The banshee.
Banshee, a ghost.
I know what a banshee is, Daniel.
Okay. So now what?
He refuses to touch elf skeletons because they have AIDS.
I'll touch it. I got immunity to
Yeah, the
AIDS.
old
I
fucking
mean,
monkeys.
this is a like hundreds of year old skeleton. That's why it's a skeleton.
How the fuck is it still there? How is it not turned to dust by now?
Nature magic. Adore.
Model magic. Model. Fucking.
So, what do you guys do?
We gotta find out who killed it, don't we?
I mean, do we?
I mean, that's the
I don't
quest.
really care, to be honest.
Wait, was it? Wait, the quest was finding out who killed her, or just recovering her corpse? I forget.
I thought the quest was like to kill the people who killed her.
I don't know, man.
I mean, I'm okay with it if you change it to
In
finding
Night
your
of Notes,
corpse.
it just says the rewards. Oh wait, get whereabouts of magical spellbook from a banshee.
Yeah, that's a reward.
That's a quest.
Yeah, the quest is to get the whereabouts of the magical spellbook, but we can't get that because she's dead.
No,
Yeah.
that's actually not the quest. Oh wait, no, it was the quest. You're right. No, you're
Get
right.
the fuck.
Well, that's a quest
No,
that led us
yes,
to
but
this
actually,
quest.
no.
So that's
It's
the quest that led us
'cause-
onto this quest. It's like this is a side quest, so that we
Yeah,
can actually
'cause they
get the
failed.
thing.
Yeah. I was thinking because there's another guy who like asks you for something, and the only way to know is through the banshee, but she only helps you out with one thing at a time. Anyway, so I'm just gonna say that the quest is you bring back her corpse because we've been fighting the gnolls for too long, and I do not want you to go into another combat encounter.
You better not. Like next time we have a combat encounter, can you just make it like one person?
I mean, sure. We're just one very beefy person.
Just Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Just fight a god. There you go. Have fun with that.
That's what I just said.
All right. So what do you guys do?
Put the corpse on our backpack.
Walk my dog, and then I'm gonna go the fuck to sleep.
Okay. Good luck with that.
All right. Yeah. See ya.
Goodbye.
What happened?
Bye.
We completed the quest.
Oh, okay.
So you take the corpse in your backpack, right, and then travel through the forest again up to Agatha's lair. And then she appears, right, suddenly from inside the lair, and she asks you, "Where's the corpse?"
We give it to her.
You give her the corpse, and like for once, you kind of see her smile gently instead of like her ugly face,
Could have said you ate the corpse.
and she just kind of like
Why?
carries it to one side of the room and just like carefully places it in like a chair, and then comes back to you, and then wait, sorry, is the quest for the? Let me see here. Just not. No. Okay. Yep. So then she comes back to you, and then she asks you, "What was the question you wanted?" Because
We
it's
wanted the
been
book.
days,
We wanted the book.
basically. You want the book?
Yeah,
Okay.
remember the spell book.
What is?
So
What's up?
she takes a moment to remember, and she tells you that that a long time ago she traded the book to a necromancer named Sinanoff. from the
Not this
city of
bitch. I remember this guy from the other one.
more than 100 years ago. She does not know what became of the book afterward.
Yeah, that guy's still alive and he still has it and he's gonna try to kill us all. Fun little spoiler warning for y'all.
Why does it take? Why does it take like two? Why did it take 2 hours to do one fight?
I don't know.
Because
Sometimes D&D
we're
is
so
like
we're
that,
just
man.
we're just so unorganized that everyone's just talking all at once and it's great. But you know,
When-
that means we can't get a single
when you
thing
don't
done.
have a cleric, everything goes slower. Because clerics will ruin.
Wait, Daniel, don't we have a cleric NPC?
Shit out of money.
Cleric
Just use
OP.
inflict wounds.
Cleric-
everywhere.
Cleric OP. Please nerf.
Yeah, Daniel, don't we have a cleric NPC with us?
Just kill. No,
Here in the forest.
they got lost in the forest and they starved to death.
Yeah.
Cause we took 2 months to complete that fight.
Yeah. That's true.
Since we took 2 months on the fight, that person completely starved to death while we're just sitting here in a camp
Yeah.
and taking a rest.
Yay. Okay.
Yay.
Do we do the quest? Do we win?
Yes,
mean,
wait,
now-
I get the magical book, right? I wanna get it. I wanna get the book.
No, you can't get the book. That's the point.
What?
It's
Oh yeah,
forgotten
she
and
just
lost.
gave us information.
Yeah.
What
So
a
then-
useless
yep.
little
So the quest is like going back to Phanlever and then telling the Harper agent
Look,
that Agatha has no
that's-
idea where the book is.
That's a thing for another day.
Yep.
Alright,
So-
bye. See you guys some other day.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
See you later.
Bye.
And that's that.